Hi, I'm Avery Davidson.
And I'm Kristen Oaks-White. Thank you for joining us for This Week in Louisiana Agriculture. Louisiana farmers now have an improved safety net they've badly needed with the signing of House Resolution 1, better known as the One Big Beautiful Bill Act.
President Donald Trump signed the bill into law on the 4th of July. Included were provisions usually found in the Farm Bill. Louisiana Farm Bureau leaders say it's a good start. With the stroke of a pen, President Donald Trump signed House Resolution 1, the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. Most of the bill deals with government spending.
For agriculture, it's the meat of the Farm Bill.
Andy Brown is the National Affairs Director for Louisiana Farm Bureau. He says the One Big Beautiful Bill updates the reference prices for commodities used to determine safety net payments to keep farmers in business.
Those were extremely outdated 2012 numbers enacted in 2014. We just pushed them on through in the 2018 Farm Bill, and ever since then we've been trying to work to improve those. So that is the capstone of this whole thing, was that we finally got reference prices increased at a meaningful level to more of the cost of production and all the risk structure of a 2025 farming operation.
This is going to help producers throughout the state, and the fact that we have a safety net in place in the Farm Bill that has some actuarially sound data that our producers and our lenders can work on as they work through their crop loans and production systems throughout the year.
Louisiana Farm Bureau President Richard Fontenot says this is something the organization's grassroots members advocated for.
This was a concerted effort all the way across. We had Louisiana Farm Bureau members that got in touch with our Louisiana legislators. We also got in touch with our American Farm Bureau leadership. They got in touch with senior leadership within Washington, D.C., and we had continued dialogue sharing those economic impacts and those stories and the relevance of the needs of what we were looking for in this One Big Beautiful Bill to provide a safety net as a whole.
Brown says the One Big Beautiful Bill Act expanded that base safety net by increasing base acres by 30 million.
The One Big Beautiful Bill made a significant investment in adding to the base acres, to the acres that can participate in farm programs, is what that means. So for a young farmer, a beginning farmer, somebody that's diversified and tried to get into new avenues of agriculture, a lot of those acres went unprotected by all this wonderful stuff that we talk about with reference price increases. So by adding to the base acres in this country, you've expanded that farm safety net to people who may not have had access to it before.
But that does not mean everything found in the Farm Bill is extended.
There's still a lot that's left to be done to make these programs better, just to make administrative changes, to make procedural changes, what qualifies for a program, what doesn't. So still a lot of efficiency, a lot of improvement that will be done.
Brown says it's likely Congress will take up some of the conservation funding and other Farm Bill provisions later this year in what he called a skinny Farm Bill. We'll keep you updated as that moves forward.